Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to the Gloom Seekers episode 5, which originally aired live on Twitch. And peg legs do count for transhumanist, yes. I'm not doing that necessarily because you can't outrun enemies when you're peg-legged, so I'm going to try to hold off for at least prosthetic or better. So I have 2,000 raw fungus approx. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I let him starve to death. Shame on me. That just gives me more of a chance to focus on Zenny. What happened to you? Oh, the lynx? Jeez, that lynx is just needlessly violent. Alright, let me go haul these alpaca in. Let the lynx do the hunting for me. Alright, Zenny, we're watching. Your leg is almost caught up. I think you'll be alright, as long as your tending is good. That mega spider's probably dead. It is. So all that's left is a spellipede. Sandakin, you ready? Oh, actually, just why can't we haul it? Oh, because of avoid bugs. So I think what I'm going to do is design specific mood food. So the 5 meals that I have going on right now, I am going to not allow insect meat. And then I'm going to have special meals that are insect meat and fungus, which is our preferred food. And that will be when people are in particularly bad moods. They can eat, you know, the really, really, really good eats. Because we almost have the ability to make lavish meals. Oh, lavish meals is 8? Okay, yeah. So let's go ahead and make 1 lavish meal for now out of insect and fungus, which is a delicacy for us Gloom Seekers. But I'm not going to allow anyone to eat it. It will be one of those like force feed things. Oh, that's cool. The faceplate for Natha became colored. Damn it. Sorry, Zenny. For real? 95. Oh, because it was untreated? Really? Hills, you didn't treat your own husband? That's my bad. Priority bad. All right. Well, that gives us the chance, at least, to do a funeral, I think, which is a way to show some of the new content. I thought we had a ritual for funerals. Yeah, we do. Okay. So for a funeral ritual, I'm going to put it in here. But my bad. Here, I'll turn doctoring up. No, I'm not going to turn doctoring up to 1. I'm just going to be better about the priorities. I'm not exactly how this works. So I'm gonna have to poke around, figure it out. The other thing that I could try to do is you know, I take that back. Make the sarcophagus here. I think you all know where I'm going with this. There's chance for a new life. So I'm gonna take that chance. Build it. Assign Zenny and bury him immediately. I don't really care about a funeral because we're gonna keep him on ice. I'm not really sure how a funeral would work. Maybe it needs a... Well, this does have a tomb designation. Oh yeah, here we go. Begin Gloom eulogy for Zenny. So the speaker here should be someone that holds the Gloom Enchanter role, and unfortunately I don't really have one of those. So maybe what we do is we wait until we have someone that fulfills that role before we kick that off. That's pretty cool. Now, if that's the case, another thing I could try to do is to push for Rhadamant serums. We're also supposed to be like higher tech, so there's an obvious benefit to trying to unlock high tech stuff from crypts and the like. There was also the ancient complex that we could go to that's kicking around for a bit longer. So what I'm going to do is reject all of the previous redemptions and open up the channel point redemptions actually in just a minute, because I'm going to have to run to the bathroom for a second. So I'm just going to save this just in case and let this go slowly. I'll be back in just a sec. I'll put Yoda on. I hope he kept you all company. So Hills is probably, yeah, negative 10 and 16. And also that we don't have a Gloom Enchanter. Problem is we don't have anyone that even remotely fulfills Gloom Enchanter. Well, Tack, it's gonna be you. You're gonna be the morale guide for us. Despite the fact that you are totally not the right fit for it. So you are already in ideology colors, I think? Yes, you are. Okay. So then, if you are the... Gloom Enchanter, you want... mask and cape. All right, can do. Let's get a cape made of blue fur, and unfortunately our crafter is Rip, so 5, 4, 4. So Natha, it'll be you. I'm gonna even wake you up for this and power this on. And the Vision mask, you're already wearing. Okay, cool. It's a garbage one, but we only really have garbage ones. That's just the way it is. So another thing that I could do is try to counsel Hills, because Hills is going to be the most upset by the passing. But I think my chance of doing it well is pretty low. Yeah, 17% because of the terrible social skill. Oh, never mind. Totally removed the mood impact. So let's take a look here. Counseled by Tack. Tack removed a negative 16 of love or death. Completely countered. Nice. Incredibly powerful. All right, San, I want you to... Is this alpaca? No, this one's alive. Let's go hunt. I need more meat. What was the chance for that? Well, I can't go back in time and check. But the cape is ready for Tack, at least. Ooh, one-shot kill to the brain. Zach's only a week left of the paralysis. For now, I'm just going to cancel the expansion of these fungal tunnels. I don't think we need it. And we're back to research, to Psychoid Brewing. Quest available, Royal Ascent. Nope, leave me alone. So, hypothetically, now that we have a Tatch being the enchanter, we could roll with a eulogy. We could attempt it, at least. And let's have you dye your clothing the appropriate color. There we go. Okay, so now everyone has their appropriate clothing and its appropriate color. Hills, you should dye your color as well. You have a specific role, and as a result, you need to look it. Sand, you're gonna kind of stand out here, but that's okay. You love the flower tiles? Well, they're called spike core, so I don't think they're supposed to be flowers, but fair enough. All right, there we go. I'm wearing the proper colors as well. So once everybody's up, I'm gonna try a Gloom Eulogy. It'll be the first eulogy I'll give. Probably not the last. Sand, I'm gonna want you to hunt a little bit more. We're constantly in need of meat. You are a jogger. Oh, and you're being hunted. Is that a car? Yes, they're ancient cars. I don't even think they do anything. Just get in your way. This thing is catching up with me, so let me go aid and help. How fast am I moving? 5-0? It's moving at 5-0. It shouldn't actually catch me in that instance. Yeah, you're gonna want to rethink the strategy, Mr. Lynx. Oh, wow. Seems like you predicting where I'm going. It's weird. Alright, I think I'm actually gonna switch their guns just because it's pretty ineffective to hunt with what I had on. And let's go get that lynx. I don't particularly care to be hunted. I find it rude. Yeah, get aggressive. You and your broken body. Alright, that one's down. Let's go for the yak. Gloom, eulogy expected for Zenny. Yes, I plan on it. Unfortunately, Zach can't attend either, being paralyzed and all. Oh, much better hunting. So, once a Gloom Seekers member dies, other Gloom Seekers gather around the grave for eulogy. 5 Seekers want to carry out the funeral as soon as possible. To begin the ritual, select the focus object and click the Begin Gloom Eulogy command. The following roles have a part in the eulogy. The Gloom Enchanter. Completing the eulogy will have the effects depending on the ritual quality. Participants will be given different moods from -3 to +8. And the quality depends on the guide being present, how many participants there are, up to a count of 10 max, and the progress. Got it. We'll get that done right now. Let's start it. Everybody in attendance. Expected quality 70%. Don't screw this up. Attach, don't screw it up. So you can also leave and cancel the eulogy in progress, it seems. I'm assuming that throne speeches probably are the same way. It's lackluster. -1 mood for 6 days. Oh well. An attempt was made. At least it was given. Here, Tatch is tending the grave. Now, the other thing I'm probably going to want to do, so that we don't mess with the dead, is prevent the messing with the dead. So I'm going to set up vents here to stop for the any of the corpse obsessions. So this stays frozen, but inaccessible. Then Natha. This is going to be unfortunate for you, but you are going to go to a day schedule, and I will be giving you lavish meals as, like, incentive. Because it's going to be easiest to fight... God, look at that lavish meal. It's going to be easiest to fight whatever's in the Ancient Danger during the day, and not during the night. So that we have movement speed advantage. And then Natha is going to, again... You know what? I'm going to have Sando do it, not Natha. So let me switch those around. Oh, I already... Yeah, I changed it for Sando. Okay, cool. I accidentally did it right. So... You are going to go make a lavish meal for yourself, and then pop open the Ancient Danger, see what's in there. After you adjust to your schedule, because right now you're drowsy, and I don't need you drowsy during this fight. So these bedrooms are coming together. They're, when they're complete, they're, like, decent. And I can always improve the quality of the bed and try to make them more comfortable and art and all that eventually. So let me open up the suggestion box of what to next focus on. Hey, a royal tribute collector. Well, they're a good smoke screen for if I pop open the Ancient Danger, aren't they not? So, without further ado, we've got insects. Okay, Luciferium, Soother, Brain Wiring, and a Hermetic Crate, and 5 caskets. I did not mean to accelerate time until he went in there, though. Just enough to piss off the insects and coming out. We're not going to be killing the royals. We already, that's not what our culture does, determined by a poll that already was ran. If you ever want to make sure that you catch the polls, make sure to sign up for the announcements in Discord. But when this series started, I had everyone vote on the spectrum of good to evil and the spectrum of chaotic to lawful. And we were voted to go slightly good and chaotic. So we're going to follow that alignment, that sort of like Dungeons and Dragons alignment, meaning that we don't do evil for no reason, essentially. I'm not going to hug the royals either. We're just sort of loosely unaligned with the royals. Okay, for a shooter who is, I know we have a disadvantage during the daytime, but like, my goodness, is it really this bad? All right, I got their attention. If you take a look here for the combat preference darkness, when it's light and lit, we do have a functional disadvantage, but at shooter 9, a solid professional, you'd think you could at least land something. Sorry, bug. Twasn't fair, I know. Utilizing royal tribute collectors against you. Well, it's getting dark out, so actually our accuracy should start to improve. Because now we'll have the night bonus. We are night hunters. Did someone already haul that bug? Oh no, here it is. Warhammer! Okay, let's go in here. And I'm going to... He's probably dreadfully tired. I'm going to caravan this stuff out because I'm productively lazy. And I think, given the accuracy bonus or penalties, I'm just going to keep him at a night. I think his jogging movement speed offsets the advantage. Okay. We have the possibility of adding Matt to our number. An ugly misandrist. Okay, never mind. There's Haruka. And because we are good, I'm not necessarily going to... I'm not going to require these guys to join me. So instead, I might just strip Matt. And leave him to his misogyny. And ugliness. The ugliness is not what bothers me. All right, let's open up the crate, and we have a pulsar. All right, Ironhead. Are you gonna live? Maybe. I'll keep an eye on that. Swick Medic, thanks for the resub. Oh, my butchery's full. All right. Oh, don't drop the Luciferium there. My goodness. So there's one ancient danger. Popped open. Yielded nothing. I'll eventually hunt the Mega Scarabs. I'm just going to get Sand here to go to sleep because he's going to lose his mind if he doesn't. As you can see, he's also switching gear around, so I'm going to have to re-dye that gear. The green color that he prefers. Zach, have you been fed? You have? Good, 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 good. And the rest of the stuff I then can reclaim, break down, whatever I want. It's mostly not Overhead Mountain. I've already claimed the caskets and the crate. Crates of course new. And we have a raid of Hammermen. Lenin transport pods. God, look at Natha. God, you look ridiculous. What is that? Parka? Alright, so flowers and maker. Alright. Good luck getting through the royals that are sitting here. I wish you the best of luck, because I don't even have to defend against this one. Oh, they preparing a while? So we have an increasing amount of insect meat. A warning that Zach will need more clothing soon. I think the royals are going to leave right before they attack. That'd be my guess. All right, let's re-dye your colors here. And assault. Yeah, I don't need to worry. Oh, there was 3 of them. All right, Natha will be out there for like morale, I guess. But as you can see, yeah, I don't need to do anything. It's already done for me. As long as I don't get hit by friendly fire. Where's their fourth? Oh, yeah. Okay, have fun. I guess there was more of them. I didn't realize that they were a separate group, but they're not getting a whole lot done down that in the crypt. It's like, cool, bash that crypt as much as you want. I don't care. It's not really mine. Oh, don't inject. Now, our society doesn't really care much for Neolithic weapons, so swords and axes and the like are kind of frowned upon. All right, Sando and Natha, let's go deal with these weirdos that are breaking some random crypt. Splat, Jet, are you any good? Slowpoke and Tough. Slowpoke is hard to overcome because they're always slow. You have to put a lot of Could be potentially a good researcher, though. I'll have you all vote. With the burning passion that. Then we have Penna. Not someone I particularly want. And Lenka. Not really someone I'd want either. So pretty low interest there. But let's get them to stop burning everything. Hills, if they want this prisoner added, let me go carry them. And Natha and Sando, let's get you down here and stop the rest of the raid. It's kind of a waste of caskets, but there's other ancient dangers around. Oh yes, please path right into the royal tribute raid. Brilliant, simply brilliant. If we're capturing, I'm gonna put let's put them up here. Capture. And pin over here the monumental intellect on him. Set himself on fire. Oh god, I'm gonna get friendly fired. Get me out of here. And yeah, got yourself on fire. Good job. All right, I'm gonna put this fire out because I'm curious about breaking down the hermetic crate and what kind of resources it can yield. And it looks like we'll be adding Jet. A 17-to-1 ratio. Okie dokie. All right, Natha, no more caravanning. Oh, you dropped everything right there. That's not cool. And then Hills, you're supposed to heal Jet. Jet is still considered guilty. Oh, heal quick. Jet's also going to bleed to death. Jet will be all right. So for Jet, we are going to want to probably convert first, then recruit. But I will try to trigger the conversion ritual this time. Because last time we didn't need it. They converted too quickly. Oh, that's annoying. We let that raccoon just rot for no reason. And an insulting spree targeted on Sando. And Sando goes on a food binge. Wait, where are you binging to? I don't know. Well, Tech, I think you're going to need to reassure some people. Our morale is remarkably low. I also don't really have any easy means to get rid of human corpses, so I'm just gonna bury people for now, but that's not something that we can do forever because we'll fill the map full of corpses at this rate. Well, get your frustrations out. Please don't turn into a social fight. And you are just eating all of my fine meals. I hope it tastes good. How goes the memes? Memes go pretty well. Oh, yep, here comes the social fight. Are you rivals? Yeah, he hates you. How bad does he hate you? 83 because of insults. All right. Well, happens. I'm gonna force her to tend him to him. She was the instigator anyway, right? And now here's Jet losing his certainty about his own faith, his own ideology. Revised ideology. And another raid of the White Cat Margot. Bunch of tribals, 6 of them. I like their little gnome hats or whatever they are. Flop hats. It's very cute. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to do anything. Have fun. You're going to get eaten by animals. Enjoy. Bye-bye. And I won. Pretty brutal, I know, but, you know, whatever. Let's do a Preach Health on Sando. He's our primary defender, so this makes sense. And Preach Health gives an immunity gain and injury heal factor of 25 apiece. Very cool. Alright, obviously I'm going to have a bit of noisy animals to my right as a result of the psychosis I just induced. But everybody's instructed to stay inside, and as long as they don't have any mood breaks, we should be fine. The noises. Oh my god. Alright, let's focus on trying to make Jets stay here as comfortable as possible. I know I don't have any tables to eat on. We'll at least clean it up so that it's a decent prison cell. The next step would be smoothing out the walls to make them a little bit nicer. So I'll do that once we get the additional granite. So let's see. We're going to start shaping where we live. I suppose I'm going to start by digging for more rooms. And that will give us some more granite blocks. Is the Ancient Danger still a home zone? It is. Actually, there's a lot of home zones that like kind of spill over, but it's not a zone that we're allowing anyone. Oh my god, it's not a zone that we're allowing anyone to move towards, because that would be zone restrictions. I don't even know. Are they fighting? Yes. What is happening? Oh no, that's from the human fight. Okay, never mind. Zach is starving. There you go. And Hills, you need treatment. You need to treat yourself. Yeah, there's a bit of an animal fight club going on. There's another Ancient Danger over here that I'm curious about. Roughly where these tribals died. Let me just allow all. There. How much longer for you, Zach? 4 days? Oh, so close. It's been such a long wait. Doesn't it sound like they're fighting? I swear they're fighting. But maybe not. Bedrock, thanks for the resub. Welcome. Hey, we hit Plasteel. So I'll try to make sure that Tatch mines the plasteel over everyone else. Sando, let's get you to change your clothing to your favorite. They're still somehow manhunted animals. Persistent little buggers, aren't they? And the stash of fortune expired. Okay. Question I have for you is for the next priorities that you guys want me to undertake for the remaining time here. Just submit them as a channel point redemption. I'll leave that up for a little bit, and we'll have a vote on that once that's done. Pretty soon here, I'm also going to try a religious conversion, full knowing that it's probably not going to do very well. So let me clean up the area for now in preparation for the conversion. And we'll try to forcibly convert Jet there to join us. Do we make batteries? We did, yes. We have batteries right here. Alright, so tomorrow morning, conversion time. Hard snow, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. 50 degrees Fahrenheit is nowhere near freezing, by the way. Just wanted to point that out. So how many of these are still manhunted? A tortoise? Only a tortoise. Okay. So if it's just a singular tortoise, I can go out there and hunt. Oh boy. Some shooting, Tex. Watching said I can't shoot is, oof. The weather is obviously making it harder under the snowstorm. And then it's because we're outside in the light. It's bad as well. It's bad in every way possible here. And an event. We got the plague. Natha, Jet, and Zach all got plague. Luckily, Hills is our doctor. And forced weather. So we can do forced weather of fog for 19 days. For Glitter World and Goodwill, advanced components, or a revolver. Should I accept forced weather? And then I'll have you vote on the rewards. I'm gonna pause the channel point for a minute here because we're voting on other things. Oops, Hills, you stay there. So we also have we also have plague. So Zach has the plague, Natha has the plague. How did someone that's bedridden and never seen the light of day get the plague? Just saying. And then Sando, start shooting something. Was there one of these Mega Sloths were hurt? No, they recovered. Okay, well, shoot a Mega Sloth anyway. YOLO. Yeah, we win. So Hills is starving and Zach is starving. Getting fed now. Don't collateral hit. Oh god. Seeing everything like just wiggle around, it's like, oh god. Oh god, not good. This is one hardy sloth. Posture check. Got it. I was already in really good posture. You don't even have a lung, my friend. Okay. Jesus. He who never dies. Some point blanking. And yes. So, what rewards? Here are the three choices. We have a revolver at 340 value, two advanced components at 400, or goodwill and some Glitterworld meds at 150. So, go ahead and vote, and then we'll vote on the next priority. And winter has officially begun. Here are some of the teas that we wanted to harvest. I think I'm actually going to force harvest early. I'm a little worried about the cold weather knocking it out. But at this very moment, we have so many people that are laid up due to the plague that I think doing really any sort of adventuring is probably a very bad idea. Okay, Glitterworld and Goodwill. So one of the things I can do is, and I think I will do, is give all of the plagued one treatment of Glitterworld medicine if they are falling behind, or I'll just keep it in reserve if they're falling behind. But so far it looks like no one is. Jed is a little far behind, but that's because I had him on non-industrial. An ally with enemies. The Holy Chief of the Rego Alliance is requesting a favor. Her friend, a 58-year-old digger named Purple, hey, that's our color, wants to drop mech clusters near us. Purple won't do any work. And, okay, do we accept Purple? It's 2 mech clusters and the rewards are quite terrible. We don't have any Psycasters, so Psy Trainers are worthless. Chris, looking at Chris, he is an ascetic, too smart. He'd be a good researcher. But we'd have to convert him because he doesn't believe in our culture. And he's incapable of a bunch of things. Or Goodwill. And then once you vote on this, we will vote on the channel point redeemed things. I'm going to open up the redemption for 1 or 2 more choices if you have something to submit. Okay, we need more treatment. Hills, where did you go off to? Yeah. There's nowhere close for the treatment. All right, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to ignore the request to house Purple, as you voted on that. And then, next priority, check out a mech site. So do we still have a mech setup? I think you mean Ancient Complex. Art, bench, and statues. Check out another colony. Trade caravan somewhere. I don't know if I can actually trade caravan anywhere, so I'm going to refund you, Poetic Artist, because no one is willing to trade with me. Well, no, that's not true. The Naked Tribals would trade with me, but I don't know if any of them... Okay, they're ridiculously far away. So it's hypothetically possible, but it would be like a one-season journey. I'll put it there anyway. Trade caravan. Furnish bedrooms. Or craft better weapons. Which would be basically focus on gunsmithing and machining. Because that's what is the limiting factor there. I do like how Hills walks around with meds on her person. So at this point, I think what I'm going to do is switch over the meds that she carries, because my the people that are sick they're doing pretty good. So I'm going to switch over to herbals and treat them now with herbal and just keep an eye on it. Oh, don't do that. Haul them all. And then it wouldn't be a terrible idea to keep our herbal medicine in the freezer. Alright, another boom. Okay. Who keeps eating the boomalopes? Oh, this is a chain reaction boomaloping. The boomalopes, one died from some cause, I don't even know, and then it chain reacted to get all the rest of them to die. They're gonna burn up, and I'm not gonna be able to butcher them as a result, but I don't really care. It is pretty funny. Alright, the Ancient Complex seems to be the popular choice. Got it. My brother Matt died. Who the heck? Alright, so here's all the teas, and we're getting pretty close to being able to do Cycloid Brewing. So the current priority is check out Ancient Complex. I'm going to put a pause on these bedrooms for now, as we don't really have need for them at the moment. So Jet's Plague is 61 over 50, good. Zach's is 69 over 41, fine. Natha's out of bed, so you're not actually okay. You should go back in bed, but is not endangered at the moment. All right, Natha, bed rest now. Alright, tending to the plagued. I'm not going to do, obviously, a conversion ritual until Jet isn't plagued. But that's also on my to-do list. So what I'm going to do is, next time Sandakan here is ready to go, basically fully rested and all that, I will be sending him out to explore that site. Probably alone, maybe with a person, but given that like 3/5 of the people here are plagued at the moment, I don't really have a lot of manpower to spare. And the forced weather here, this fire is not going to be mitigated. It's going to just keep spreading and spreading and spreading because the forced weather is forced for a bunch more days. So it might be in my best interest to actually fight this manually. So as funny as it was to see a bunch of the boomalopes blow up, the problem is it can't rain when it's foggy, so I kind of have to put this out myself. And with my luck, Rainy Ran was going to drop like a meteorite of sandstone onto another boomalope and just start a whole new fire. And an assaulting spree. That's great. We're fighting fires out here, and you decide to hurl insults. I feel like the blinding light should be somewhat at least negated when we're outside in thick fog, but whatever. Get inside, get happy. In fact, I'm just going to activate the pulsar. Okay, we have an alpaca that's self-tamed. So here, it's pretty obvious that you can't pen these things, right? Like, I can't zone restrict it, as you can see. But I will be naming this alpaca after someone, so if you want an alpaca named after you, just type something in the chat. But I'm going to give it the name alpaca for now. And in order to get the alpaca to where I want it to be, I have to use the animal pen. So let's do that. Allow all. I don't really care what animals go into the pen. Sandakin is now... Actually, the catharsis of the insult will be pretty handy. Because that means... that he'll be in a better mood when I go to the site. So in 1 minute, I'm going to do the alpaca naming. And maybe Natha is going to go lead this alpaca to the pen. Because, you know, some animals can't do that for themselves. Zach is 22 hours away from mobile. And here we go. Now we have an alpaca in our pen that we can use as a as like a beast of burden. Marauder. Congrats on being an alpaca. Very strange name for an alpaca, but hey, I like it. Before we go to the site, let me quickly try a conversion ritual. Oh, this looks so evil. It's not! I swear! Join us. Join us. Effective conversion ritual. Sweet. And everyone gains a mood bonus for some time as a result. So now Jet has very little belief in his own ideology, and I'm going to try to convert some more. Down goes another 11%. All right, Sando, let's get you to go to the complex, and I'm going to try to do this before end of stream. We're going to bring with us, not automatic, 8 meals, and send. And then also before you go, I want to make you a bedroll. Psychic brewing is now done. I'm going to start to get machining. I'm going to make the executive decision that machining is the way to go. Oh, what? More fires? Seriously? Seriously? What is wrong with you stupid animals? Oh, because you all have an infection? I mean, fine. I'll butcher you up good and plenty. Jesus. All right, so let's load the bedroll as well and get moving. Now, I'm waiting to apply the tech print for when Zach is conscious, or alternatively Jet, because Jet looks to be the likely candidate for our full-term researcher. And now we're heading to the Ancient Complex. Now, the Ancient Complex can have dangers, but I sent Sandakin on purpose because he is a jogger. Unfortunately, he has a flak armor, which will slow him down a little bit, which is not great. I should have also sent him with, like, Go Juice or Wake Up if I was thinking of it, but I wasn't, so, oh well. So another thing to notice here is my marker here will tell me roughly how much food is in this pen and how long it can sustain the people that are in here. Another thing is my cook is now gone, so Tack, you're gonna have to be the cook, which means we are down to... We're down to probably simple meals once we run out of what we currently have. And we'll start to get ready for psychoid tea off. So if we start to get psychoid teas, let me go to the scheduled drugs policy and psychoid tea every 2 days when mood is below, let's say, 50? Or actually even higher than that. Say 75. Get people happy. And then Tack is going to crank some teas out for us. So he's half a day away from the complex. Yeah, I'm not taking the alpaca. Not on this trip. I think it's quite likely that I have to, like, flee. So I'm getting ready for that possibility. But Zach should be on her feet 5 hours. Or on her foot and peg leg. Sandikin's probably pretty pissed that he's walking around during the day, but it happens. It looks like I need a new crafter, so... Zach, after tending to you for so long, you're gonna have to be our stone cutter once you're conscious. Bit of a celebration here, because it's been 36 days of just, like, laying here. And you're up! Alright. Am the map encounter. And Sandikin immediately goes to sleep. Alright. On the lookout. So there is an ancient mega cannon platform. I'm going to try to break corners of this to see what's going on. There's raids that arrive here in 4 days. Some ancient machines. Some corpses. Still trying to be as cautious as can be. We have fuel nodes, comms consoles, hermetic crate. Oh, God. I don't know what the explosion of this will be, but okay, big. I'm glad I ran and just kept running. I'm technically outdoors because I broke my way in here, but I do want to try to get to this hermetic crate before it goes kaputskis. Oh, the floor is all dark carpet. I thought it was steel. That's going to make this really tough. But this ancient comms console here can be hacked in order to give me a location of a supply satellite, it seems. So it's unfortunate that I don't seem to be able to put this out. Now, the hacker would be someone that is, if you're wondering what that is, that's someone that has the Gloom Visionary, the intellectual role. They get the ability to hack, which I currently have no one eligible. So I guess it's less important. Are you going to do this again? Large damage. Yeah, you're going to blow up again, aren't you? Meh. At least that's concrete. It's less flammable there. Okay, there you go. So dramatic. Oh, yeah, but I haven't destroyed anything. All right, let me make this outdoors so I can get in there. That is one messed up fire. Alright, so now I could just ignore it because it's not superheating me. And we have silver. I don't know what the deal is with this ancient generator, but my guess is if I break it down, I might yield something from it. So let's try to put it out before it blows up. Nope, nothing. Okay. Well, let's open this crate. Luciferium. That I can't seem to pick up. I have plenty of carry weight. What the heck is going on? My guess is this is about based upon drug policies or something. I'm not sure. He's being very, very, very frustrating though. A reform caravan. Ow, not like that. Oh well, there was one more room. I was trying to get him to caravan load it, but I have no idea why that Luciferium was literally impossible for me to ever touch. Very, very strange. And we have rare Thrumbos here. So hopefully you can get home in time for a Thrumbo hunt. 2 of them. So Tack is making all of the tea that we want. It was pretty cool. I would definitely go to another one of those, maybe with some fire foam poppers. Yeah, the traps are very, very annoying. I'm sure there's probably, like, not knowing about them, I'm sure there are pretty good counters to them. Again, like skipping a fire foam shell into the room or something like that. You know, there's probably a lot of ways to deal with it. But now that I know that those sites tend to have things that you can hack, or at least the possibility of things that you can hack, that you should also go with a hacker. Go with someone that can hack their way into it and hack the comms console. So that could be a goal for next stream, is to try to hack one of those. So Zach needs a gun. I'm going to give Zach this machine pistol because it's the best thing I can offer at the moment. Yeah, they have pretty decent fuse timers too. Yeah, it might also be possible just to, like, you know, I'm not really sure. Deconstruct them. I mean, I think the worry is if you mess around there for too long, it just like blows up in your face and you get set on fire in a superheated room, and that wouldn't be good for anyone. Okay, more catharsis. And now Zach, who can hunt, has guns to do so. Alright, what are some of the other tasks that she could do that might be productive? Get rid of the fire starter animals before they start their own fires. Just because I know that that's going to happen eventually. Looks to me like, let's get you butchering, because these things are already rotting. I want the leather, more than the meat even. And a steel working site from the Rego Alliance. We're allied with the Rego, or heading towards an alliance, so no, I won't be betraying them and taking over their site. And a hunting work site by the Lagua Union. So the hunting work site, that is a little bit more interesting because, you know, we're not allied with them. We're definitely not allied with them. But it's only for some pemmican and pigskin, and it would be a pretty far trip. But very, very cool that there's, like, ambush sites and allied sites. If we take a look at the goodwill here, I do have, so I have a natural -10 goodwill to the Shattered Empire because they're a loyalist, and they really only like their own. But I do have a positive 21 because a member exited the map healthy, a quest was completed, but -6 because someone died. So it will show you the whole spectrum of the who, went, why, when, and how. All right, looks like to me that Jet is about to flip on his own ideology. And that about wraps up all the time I have. Thank you for tuning in to the Gloom Seekers, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of the Gloom Seekers, I stream this just about every day from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. A countdown timer and schedule can be found at Rhadamant.com. Thank you for watching. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.